Is this you? Bored? Looking for Roblox games to play? Well, not anymore. These are 50 best Roblox games to play when bored. Game number 1, we have Pet Royale. In this game, you keep your pet alive to win. You hide your pet and smash other players' pets. A really unique and fun game. Game number 2, we have Goofy Gods, in which a random player is selected to be a god with goofy powers. This game is pretty unique since you can buy new weapons, god skins and powers. Game number 3, we have Paragon Zombies, which is a zombie game but quite unique. You can buy new weapons by killing zombies. There are also a bunch of abilities, the graphics are unique, and the game is really fun. Game number 4, we have Rockets vs Vehicles. This is a last player standing match. Players get randomly selected to either have a rocket launcher or be in a car. The players with the rocket launcher are trying to blow up cars. The cars are trying to run over the rocket launcher people. A really unique game. Game number 5, we have Blade Masters. This is a fighting game in which there are a bunch of weapons with different unique abilities. As you progress, you unlock new weapons. Really cool game. Game number 6, we have Whaler. It is a zombie shooter game which is really good. The graphics are awesome. The animation and movements are also great. This game is just perfect. Game number 7, we have Nameless Souls. This is a boss fight game and the graphics are just insane. It looks so good, it's really cool. Game number 8, we have Wave Dash. It is a platformer game which is really unique. You have an ability to dash and you have to reach higher heights. It gives lots of Mario vibes. Game number 9, we have Beat the Robloxian. In this game, you beat up Robloxians for money and buy stuff. There are a bunch of bosses. A really fun game to play. Game number 10, we have Arms of Solitaire. This game is a shooter game but you can actually build. It's like Bed Wars but a shooter. You can even dig. The visuals are also really good. I really love this FPS game. In game number 11, we have Space Tycoon. This is the largest tycoon game on Roblox. You start a tycoon and buy a rocket ship to take control of the whole space. There are many planets to explore. The moon, Mars, Venus. If you love space, this game is perfect. Game number 12, we have Disaster Island. If you like natural disaster survival, this game is perfect. The graphics are awesome. Just look at it. Game number 14, we have Flee the Facility, in which you are a survivor or the beast. The survivor has to hack all the computers to escape. The beast has to capture all the survivors by placing them in free spots. It's really fun with friends. Game number 15, we have Hours. It is a single player game. You fight enemies. The fighting system is really good. There are a bunch of bosses. And the game is really long and cool. Game number 16, we have Boat Ride into a Better Life. This game is a really difficult but fun game. You have to drag on the water to travel. And you can die really easily. If you're looking for a challenging Roblox game, this game is perfect. Game number 17, we have Tiny Tanks. In this game, you get to take control of a tiny tank. You battle against other tanks. It's a really simple Roblox game. Game number 18, we have Murder Time. In this game, a random player is selected to be a murderer. The murderer has a limited time to kill the other players. After the time has finished, a new player will be a murderer. Really fun game. In game number 19, we have Circle Clash. In this game, you knock people out of the zone with your bat. There are skins and abilities. You can even practice while waiting. The goal is to stay inside the zone and the game is really fun. Game number 20, we have Defend the Train. In this game, you have to defend the train you're on. Enemies with different vehicles try to take down the train. Your goal is to protect the train. There are many maps and it's really fun. In game number 21, we have Daybreak. In this horror game, a random player is a killer and has to kill all the survivors before they escape. The survivors must complete 8 generators to escape. Make sure to play this with your friends, it's really fun. Game number 22, we have Dingus, in which you play as a hider or a hunter. As a hider, you act as an NPC and do some tasks to win the game. The hunter has to kill all the real players and not the NPCs. This game is really fun. Game number 23, we have Project Smash. It's a PvP game in which you fight people. In this game, the more damage you take, the higher knockback you receive. The goal is to knock people out the arena. Really chill. Game number 24, we have Tiny Wheels, which is a really simple racing game. There are many cars, really fun with friends. Game number 25, we have Untitled Tag Game, in which you get to play tag in different game modes. From bomb tag, to zombie infection, to a blood-seeking slayer game mode. The movement is also really smooth. Game number 26, we have Who's Sus. In this game, everyone gets a word except the imposter. You must find out who the imposter is by describing the word. You vote out who you think the imposter is. Really fun with friends. Game number 27, we have Splat Attack, in which you are in a chaotic paintball battle. You spray paint onto the floor or give damage to other players. The goal is to claim victory by spraying the whole area with your team color. Game number 28, we have Altered Online, in which you conquer powerful bosses. You fight through various mobs. Really cool game. Game number 29, we have Boat Crash Incident, in which you and your friends have gotten into a boat crash incident. After a huge storm, you all have been stranded on an island. You build a boat and travel seas. There are dangerous animals as well. Really fun with friends. In game number 30, we have Dark Divers, in which you dive down to a planet and kill a bunch of mobs there. There's another planet too, and it's a really cool game. In game number 31, we have Order Up. It's a team-style cooking game. As a chef, your goal is to prepare meals and serve customers. You can play with your friends and it's really fun. In game number 32, we have Haunt. This game is a lot like Doors with its own twist. Instead of a hotel, you're in a town. You explore whole new areas. You have to loot items but also avoid monsters. In game number 33, we have Battles. This is a realistic fighting game. You fight your enemies with swords and shields. The graphics are really good. If you like warfare games, this game is perfect. In game number 34, we have Fireman Tycoon. In this game, you build a fire station and put out large fires with friends. It's a very unique tycoon game, and the fire mechanics are really good. In game number 35, we have Scary Simon Says. It's a horror game in which you follow what Simon says. If you don't follow what Simon says, he will jump scare you. He will try to trick you by spelling out words differently. The goal is to escape Simon's place. In game number 36, we have Rob a Convenience Store Simulator. In this game, you have no money at all, so you start stealing and selling items from a store. However, there's a guard wandering around. You have to steal items while making sure the guard doesn't see you. Really fun. In game number 37, we have Smashy Hands. In this game, you escape and hide from a giant. And you can even play as the giant. You punch to destroy objects and smash players. And the game is really fun. In game number 38, we have Jeff. And this is a horror game in which you loot around. You board up your entire house to avoid giant evil faces that attack you during the night. They try to break in to kill you. In game number 39, we have Running from the Internet, in which you jump through these question mark boxes and get a random weapon to throw at these things. Everything about this game is smooth. The movement is so smooth, and jumping around feels really good. It's really fun. In game number 40, we have FPS Chess. This game is chess but a shooter. When you take a piece, you fight it. A really unique and cool game. In game number 41, we have Color or Die, in which you have to stand by the wall which is your color to not die. To win, you must find all the 13 colors. This game is really unique compared to other games in Roblox. In game number 42, we have Nexus, which is a realistic story game and doesn't even look like Roblox. It has really cool mechanics. You can switch through dimensions to go through walls and stuff. Really cool game. In game number 43, we have Sentinel, which is like a zombie game but there are robots attacking you. There are cool stuff like walls and turrets. This game is unique and just amazing. In game number 44, we have War Machines. This is a superhero game in which you fly around and the weapon system is really good. You can even unlock better suits and abilities. You fight people and overall this game is awesome. In game number 45, we have Together Party. If you have friends, this game is perfect for you. In this game, you play in a party game where you and your friends have to go through obstacle courses. It's super fun when playing with friends. In game number 46, we have Poser. One person is a clone and has to convince the audience that they're the real person. The audience gets to vote who's the poser. A pretty unique and enjoyable game. In game number 47, we have Centura. In this game, Players battle and rush to win the match. This game is really well done for Roblox. If you're a fan of war type of games, this game is perfect. In game number 48, we have Murder Mayhem, in which you fight with a pistol and a knife. Aiming is difficult. The player with the most kills wins. It's like Arsenal but very chill. In game number 49, we have Pizza Game. In this game, you're placed in a strange place, and you have to fight all the enemies there. You will find several weapons in the map. The style of the game is really cool and you can check it out. In game number 50, we have Tower World. It's a fun, high detailed obby. This game is really unique with cool features. A really long and fun parkour game. This video took 80 hours to make just for you. If you found the game you were looking for, hit the like button and subscribe.